we were on a dyno on E85 when we turned up the boost. And that's when we folded a set of rods. I wanted to see for myself where the limit was. We put some rods.
I'm in that exact boat right now. That exact boat. I've had. You mentioned Mike Vast earlier.
Yeah.
I have one of his original tunes on my A6 outside. That thing has not been retuned for 10 years. And sorry, random rant. But I am ready. I'm buying an ECU just to see. I want to break one. I got 2 extra 2.7s in the garage. I want to break one just to have that mantle. I'm tired of it.
And I was racing when it happened. I was racing. You know the guy who did the B5S4 bitch, Mark Lutzai?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was racing him. And he's like, bro, I don't want to race right now. We were headed to my wife's birthday. Actually. I'm such an idiot. And so I'm like, no. I want to run it. We got to run this. So I'm next to him. And it sounded like I missed a shift, and I was ahead of him. He was in a KO4 car on E85, and I was ahead of him. And it sounded like I missed a shift, but I looked back behind me, and it's just a cloud of smoke, and people are flashing.
Oh! Whoops!
What we found out. This was just a fascinating thing that we found out. We were at 14 degrees of timing beyond what just regular E85 wanted, and we just started right there and started making about the same power as E85. We could have ran more, but imagine that car didn't have a failsafe, so if something happens to that Meth, I'm like 15, 20 degrees timing out of where I should have been without Meth, and so that, that'd have been...
Dude, that you're when you started... Man, that's like when Beetle... when Beetle, he was like, yo... Because we flat out said, hey, give us the extra saucy one for S4 Race Wars. And he's like, look, do not whatsoever run that tank out of Meth. He's like, it's done. He's like, it's going to go. And I'm like, you did it.
Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah.
That stuff will save your ass and ruin your life all in one night.
It will. No,
so, did you end up making it to the, to your wife's birthday party?
I did, but just a lot later.
Was it
like a lot? Yeah.
I'm sorry. All right. Well.
Yeah, I should have thought about that, but I was just like, you know what? I've been racing this thing the last 3 days. I've been kicking everyone's ass.
So